Hi Virgo, my name is Crystal. I'm with Salt City Tarot. I will be doing your December 2019 reading. And I've already pre-shuffled the cards, but I'm going to do it again just so that I can show y'all that I do it on camera. I will be using the Rider-Waite deck and also the Earth Magic Oracle cards. I will be pulling a card at the end of your reading, and for some follow-ups I might be using the Morgan Greer deck as well. So we're just at the end. Well, we're to the shadow period of the Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, so I'm recording this on the 20th of November. I hope you guys are having a great month, and let's go ahead and get started. Let's see here. All right. Tried to record this earlier and it cut off, so hopefully we will be okay. And then I don't read reversals on camera. If you have questions, please let me know. Also, I'll be doing the Celtic Cross spread. I do read intuitively, and so yeah, let's see what's going on for you Virgos in the month of December. Hey, what's going on at the bottom of the deck? So funny enough, I just had to redo your spread, and this is like all the same cards, so I love it. So at the bottom of the deck we do have the Devil. Okay, so this could be Capricorn energy, and or feeling like you are stuck in a situation. So yeah, let's go ahead and do a follow-up to this Devil card. I do want to know a little bit more. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second, actually. So what do we have the Devil here for? Virgo, December 2019. Please show me what we have the Devil. Okay, because of the Fool. So I feel like you guys, a lot of you guys are feeling a lot of stuck, right? A lot of stagnant energy and wanting to take, a lot of people are getting this energy actually. I feel like Libra and Leo have gotten these kind of energies as well. But, so yeah, feeling a little bit stuck, feeling like you kind of just want to just take on that full energy and take a leap of faith and do something a little bit different, okay? So let's see what's going on at the center of the reading. We do have the Magician. So I feel like a lot of you Virgos are manifesting something into your lives. And we do have the King of Pentacles that's crossing. This could be you guys. Okay, so you are an Earth sign. If not, it could be a Capricorn or a Taurus person. But yeah, with the Magician here, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be manifesting something financial into your life. For those of you who are feeling stuck in this energy and wanting to kind of go off and do something different, something new, you could be, a lot of you guys, I feel the energy of wanting to change careers, manifesting that sort of thing into your life here with the King of Pentacles in the month of December, okay? So you're really working hard to do things a little bit differently than you're normally used to, right? To be able to get to that King of Pentacles energy. And you're taking the time to manifest that. Okay? And then here, I do have a little dog, so if you hear her, if you hear a little jingle, that's her. So we do have the Seven of Pentacles here. So you're putting a lot of hard work and effort into something in the month of December, okay? So you're getting all of your pentacles in a row. This is hard work on your finances or something that will bring stability to your life, okay? So that's what's kind of on the brain. That's what's on your mind in the month of December. Now, in the recent past, we do have the happy home of the Four of Wands, okay? And so this is a happy couple. There's a lot of stability that's going on. But then I feel like with that card there, we have the Devil and the Fool at the start of the reading, right? Just at the bottom of the deck. And with that, I mean, I feel like the Four of Wands is still there. You still have that happy home, but there's something that's making you feel a little bit stuck, okay? With this Devil energy, and you're really wanting to try something new. I don't feel like that affects the happy home, but I am going to pull a follow-up card for the Four of Wands just to get a little bit more information. So what do we have the Four of Wands here for Virgo for the month of December? Okay, because of the King of Cups, okay? So King of Cups is a water sign person. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person. So I honestly, I don't know that this energy is affiliated with the rest. It could be for some of you guys, but with this person, you know, it looks like the King of Cups is a really emotionally stable person. This person he's looking in on this Four of Wands, and I don't feel, I feel a disconnect in this energy, in regards to the rest of what we have so far going on. For some of you guys, that might not be the case. For a majority of you guys, I feel like things in your home are actually really decent, you know, right now, for those of you guys. I'm feeling a lot of like coupled energy, so I feel like that's okay. But I also feel like you do feel stuck and you do want to kind of go off and do something a little bit different. So yeah, you're putting a lot of hard work and energy in manifesting so far in the month of December. Now, at the pit of your stomach, you do have the Hanged Man, okay? And so this is the energy, you know, where some of you guys don't really, again, you're feeling stuck, right? But this isn't what you really disclose. And this also could be, you know, the energy of you, of Virgo. So, with that, let's go ahead and do a follow-up. I feel like with the last reading I did for you guys, I had to do a lot of follow-ups too. So, lots of messages coming in for different Virgos in the month of December. What do we have the Hangman for Virgo for December 2018? Please show me one card. Okay. Because of the moon here. Okay. And, sorry guys, we have the moon. All right. So with this here, the moon is all about reflecting on, and this could have emotional because it does have water here, but it's about reflecting on the past, okay? And something that you're doing, I just feel like, honestly, I feel a lot of really stagnant energy. You're feeling really stuck. For those of you who did have for those of you that this could be like having to do with relationship, you have this happy home in the past. It could be with a water sign person, or you could have felt really emotionally stable because that's how the King of Cups is portrayed, right? And at this point in time, you're just like feeling a little stagnancy, right? And I honestly feel like because we've had so many readings that have been like this for other signs, this could have a lot to do with the retrograde. That's just, you know, give it 2 more weeks. We're talking like beginning-ish, you know, of December. You should feel a little bit of an ease up on that anyway. Excuse me. Yeah, a lot of reflecting on the past. And with the Hanged Man, he does have this bright idea, right? He's just not acting on it. Okay, and he's reflecting on the past and he's kind of trying to think, okay, well, what can I do that will change the situation that I'm in currently so that I don't feel so stuck with this Devil card, right? And for a lot of you guys, you just kind of want to just take a leap of faith and do something different, just totally different. In the near future, we do have the Four of Cups, okay? So there could be an offer coming in. It could be an emotional offer. I do feel like for some of you guys, this is job related. That there's something that could be coming in that you're kind of like, I don't really know if I'm interested in that, right? It's, for some of you guys, I feel like this offer will come in and it's not so much that you don't want to accept it. It's just that, and you have other options. It's just that it's not exactly what you were expecting it to be. You kind of had an idea of what you wanted and you've been manifesting away, right? And then someone comes in like, hey, here's this offer. And you're like, I feel like I can do better than that. Like I'm feeling the energy with this Four of Cups for you guys. Is that somebody comes and they offer you something and you're like, I kind of feel like I could get better than this, right? There's something better coming in. And so you're really hesitant in regards to accepting that. So show me why we have the Four of Cups for Virgo, please. I'm all about follow-up cards. As much information as I can get, right? Because there's so many of you Virgos, I want to make sure that I can give you a good clear reading. Why do I have the Four of Cups for Virgo, please, for the month of December 2019? Okay, because of the... oh my goodness. So, and earlier I apologize. I said that this was the Seven of Pentacles. It's actually the Eight. I apologize because here we are again with the Eight of Pentacles. So on your mind, you're working away. You're working really hard at something. Okay, you're getting all of your finances in a row, all your pentacles. You're working on your stability, and somebody comes in. They have this offer for you, and you're like, I don't know. Because I've worked really, really hard with this Eight of Pentacles, and here it is here, the mind of the reading, okay? I didn't work that hard so that you could offer me something like this, right? I feel like maybe somebody might be offering you like a job where the pay isn't exactly where you were working on, like manifesting, right? You were kind of manifesting something that would be a little bit more lucrative for you. And so you're like, I worked too hard to accept this offer, right? And if this has to do with relationships, I really don't feel like it like it does for a lot of you. But if it does, I mean, for some of you guys, you had this happy home in the past, right? And when you've come into this kind of stagnant energy and you're like, look, I just want to do something completely different. And you're feeling a little bit like day to day, you know, like you wake up, and this I feel like is for a lot of you that are partnered. You wake up and you have your day to day, or even if you're dating someone and it's just kind of seeming like the same old thing and there's not really a lot of passion in it like there used to be in the recent past. And so you're like, well, what can I do to kind of make things, you know, to manifest something in my life that will bring me this King of Pentacles energy? And you've been working really hard on it. You've been thinking about it. You've been putting in the time and the effort on it, into it. And then there's this offer that comes in and you're like, I don't, why? Like, I don't want to accept that. Like, I don't know that, we'll find out if you guys accept it. But I feel like you're just, at first at least, you're like, I've worked too hard to accept this. Like, there's got to be something better coming in for me because I've worked too hard and I've been manifesting it. So you don't want to accept something if you've been working really hard in manifesting something and something else comes in. Oftentimes when that happens and you're manifesting something and somebody offers you something else, you're like, but I've been working on this other thing, so I'm waiting for this other thing to come in. So until that other thing comes in, I'm just going to keep manifesting it, okay, for some of you guys. Now, in the position of how you feel, you have the Hermit card, okay? So with the Hermit, this also could be Virgo energy, and he does have this little light here, and he's just taking, you know, he's not really moving much, but he can only see as far as this light will shine, okay? So it's like if you take a flashlight in a dark room and you can only see as far as that will show you. You don't really know exactly where you're going, but you know that you are headed some direction, okay? And you're doing it of your free will, okay? Like I know that as long as I take baby steps toward my goal, toward what it is that I want to do, and I put a lot of hard work and effort toward it, that I will get there. So I don't know that you guys will accept this offer, some of you guys, okay? So we'll find out. In the position of how people see you as a Tower. So again, with this Fool card, I mean, some of you guys really will be taking that leap, okay? You will be taking this leap because with the Tower, this, to me, it makes me feel like, you know, you guys are going to be creating that Tower moment for yourselves. Sometimes we have to do that, right? Like, when things start to become a little bit stagnant, okay, and we feel stuck in a specific energy, and we're kind of wanting to just take a leap of faith, we can create our own Tower moment and just say, hey, look, I'm done. I'm just going to up and, like, do something different. Because I want to see progress, and progress isn't happening for me on its own. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a leap of faith, and I'm going to, like, jump out of this building, and, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm going to take a leap and kind of see where I go with it. Because I've put a lot of hard work and effort into the situation, and I've been manifesting this for quite some time, and I know what I deserve and what I'll accept. Okay. So, and you know, I'm willing to take the time that I need in order to get there, even if it takes longer than, you know, than I would ideally like. Now, in the position of your hopes and fears, we do have, one second, the 8. I keep thinking it's the 7. The 7th might be something that stands out, like December 7th. So, because I keep thinking that I'm seeing 7s and I'm seeing 8s. So, also because we do have 3 8s, the 8th is also something that could be significant to some of you guys, okay, in December. So, yeah, I'm thinking like 18th ish. So, yeah, you, as a hope and fear, you know, like in this position, I feel like for you guys, Virgo, this is something that I feel like is a hope for you guys, more than anything, is trusting your intuition with this moon here in the back and walking away. And some of this, it could be an emotional situation as well, because you're walking away, all your cups are full. There's not really anything wrong with them. You could still turn back and utilize these cups and they'd be just fine. But it's something that you're not impressed with it any longer. It just hurt. I'm not impressed. Like, I'm not impressed with this anymore. It's not something that I want. Yeah, they're all fine, but I know that there's better out there, so I'm going to go check it out and see what I can do, okay? So your hope is that you can trust your intuition, you can walk away from the situation, from your cups that are full, and walk into something that will be better for you, okay? It'll serve you better. And, yeah, absolutely. Okay. You guys are definitely going to be moving forward from something, okay? I'm really getting that energy. Because we have the Tower, we have this 8 of Cups here, we have the Fool, okay? And this might not be, because we have the Hangman and the Hermit, it's not like you guys are just going to be, you'll create your own Tower moment, but you're going to think about it before you do. You're going to really, it's almost like puzzle pieces, right? Like you're going to be taking pieces of a puzzle and you're going to be working on them. And you're going to be saying, okay, what is going to serve me best? How is this going to work? It's almost like some of you guys are like writing out a business plan. You're writing out like some kind of a business plan. And even if you're not writing out like a business plan, like you're not starting your own business, some of you guys could be, but you're saying, okay, Virgos are notorious for lists. And there's a lot of lists that you guys are going to be making in the month of December. But it's because you're taking the time in this hermit mode to make sure that what you're manifesting, you're writing it down and you're taking the time to say, okay, this is exactly what I want. This is exactly what I'm willing to accept. And that's basically all I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to settle for anything else. I don't feel like you're going to settle for this offer that comes in, because you will even, some of you guys might even vocally say, like, I have way more experience than what you're offering me. Like, financially, you might be offered a little bit less money than what you would have expected. And you're like, look, like, I'm not going to accept that. I've worked way too hard. I have way more experience. There's no way. Like, they might offer you, like, the minimum pay for something that you have several years of experience in, okay, for some of you guys. And you're like, no. Are you kidding? Like, I even feel like there's like a little bit of like you almost feel like it's comical, where they're like, yeah, here's this thing. You're like, and they kind of spiff it up to be like, this is an amazing opportunity, and you're like, no. Are you kidding me? No way. Yeah, like there's no way I'm gonna accept that offer. But your outcome card is the Chariot, so you will be moving forward with something. Okay, you will be moving forward in the month of December. Again, I feel like the 8th, the 18th, or the 28th. Okay, so we've got 8s all over the place. 18th really, really stands out. I read intuitively, and I also sometimes get a little bit of channels. So I see a lot of different energies that come in. So I'm seeing an 18, like huge right now. So December 18th might even go into like January, because, you know, energy is different for everyone. The Chariot could also be a Cancerian person, okay? So this King of Cups could be a Cancerian person. So for those of you guys that we are talking about something to do with relationships, somebody might be offering you something and you're like, no, I'm not really, But you will be moving forward with the Chariot. This could, again, be a Cancerian person, but if it's not, you'll be moving forward with something, and you'll be doing it in a way that you feel like really grateful that you took the time to spend time in this hangman mode, to take time to reflect and utilize your intuition. Again, I love that when we get these moons that come in, right? We have the moon here and the moon here. And you will be creating your own tower moment, and people will be noticing that. I really feel like you'll have a lot of support because they'll notice that you're creating this tower moment, but there are no swords around. We have 0 swords here. I do want to do one clarifier for the Chariot. For your outcome card, what do we have the Chariot for Virgo? December 2019, what do we have the Chariot here? All right. Okay, oh my goodness. You guys. I feel like we just got this card. Maybe not. Okay. So we have the Chariot and the 5 of Cups. I was thinking because this is the 4 here that we were looking up before. We have the 5 of Cups. You have forward movement, and then you have the 5 of Cups, okay? So you're moving forward with something, and you have these two, but it's this energy, I honestly, I don't feel like it's negative either. I'm going to do another clarifier because it is your outcome card. But I don't feel like it's negative. I feel like whatever it is that you will be moving forward with, you might accept something. I don't think that you'll be accepting this initial offer that comes in where they're like, hey, take this cup, and you're like, no, I've worked too hard for it. And you kind of think it's hilarious where they're offering you like something that's like, you're like, well, what am I going to do with that? Like, come on. That's like digressing. Like, I don't want to digress. I'm not creating my own tower moment and you know, manifesting just so that you can give me something that is not going to be beneficial. But with the 5 of Cups, I mean, he's looking back and saying, okay, well, like, look at all this progress that I put into something, and you're moving forward, but I feel like there's not something about it. You're kind of, I feel like maybe this is just in your head for a lot of you guys. And I think that that's just because you did have that offer coming in where someone was like, hey, like, here's this thing. And then you start something, you move forward with something, and then you're like, did I make the right decision? You know, because he's looking at these gilt cups and he still has those 2 in the back. You're like, did I make the right decision? Whenever we create your own tower moment, there's kind of like a shadow period, right? Where we kind of reflect back and think, okay, did I create the tower moment for the best possible benefit for myself? So it can be a little bit of like an adjustment of anything, right? Especially if you're getting out of a situation that's no longer serving you, that you're feeling stuck and bound with the Devil card, and you kind of take this leap. Even if you move forward with something, you could spend some time kind of reflecting on, okay, was this the best possible decision? Okay. And I'm kind of feeling that with the 5 of Cups. So let's see, show me one more follow-up card in regards to why we have the 5 of Cups with the Chariot card for the outcome for Virgo for December 2019. Please show me one card. Ooh, these cards are, oh my goodness gracious. I literally just explained this to you. I absolutely love tarot. Like, oh my gosh, I love it so much. Okay, so why do we feel this way? Because of the Tower. Okay, so you created your own tower moment here. Okay, and that's how people saw you. And you're taking the time to reflect and you're looking back. And you do have these 2 cups here. And you're moving forward with something. But like I said just a second ago, you know, you might be thinking, did I make the right decision with that? Did I create this tower moment? You might be having a little bit of like, wait a minute, did I do the right thing? If you're taking the time to manifest something, and with this Magician here, and you're going in, you're utilizing the Hangman and the Hermit, and you're working really, really hard with this 8 of Pentacles, this tower moment that you've created for yourself, try to remember that you're moving forward. Forward movement is never, never, never a bad thing, okay? It's scary because we don't know where we're going, okay? He doesn't know where he's going because he's looking down at these 3 cups that are spilt. And he's thinking, oh, like maybe you won't accept this offer that's coming in. Okay? And then you could be offered something different. And you'll be moving forward and you'll think, oh, should I have accepted this? So there's a little bit of like regret, I feel. But I feel like there's regret in regards to the fact that the sudden change that you guys created for yourselves is a little bit of like anytime anything is shaken up to the extent of the tower, especially if we do it on our own, we're going to have that moment of, did I do the right thing? Okay. But I assure you guys that there's no way that intuitively that you would have chosen to take that step with this Fool card and get out of this devil energy where you felt stuck and stagnant, that you would say, had you not created this tower moment for yourselves, that you would go back in time and say, I just want to be back in this devil. I just want to feel stuck again. I just want to feel the stagnant energy. You wouldn't work this hard, and you have this card twice emphasizing the fact that you've really, really worked hard for something. You've taken so much time to manifest. You have 2 tower cards. You have like the Hangman, the Hermit, the Magician. You have 2 8 of Pentacles. I mean, you guys have got a lot of reiterated energy here. And so don't forget why you decided to break free. Okay, see how they're chained up here? Don't forget why you decided to break free from this energy, because there's a reason. If this is a relationship for you guys, you had to leave the situation. You had to create that tower moment. And this might be you guys having, like, it's for some of you guys, you might be breaking up with a water sign person, okay? Or leaving a relationship for a small amount of you guys, okay? And you might reflect back and say, oh my goodness. And maybe that person might say, hey, look, I can change a little bit. And you're like, look, I've put too much time and effort into this relationship. There's no way that I'm going to do that. Like, I've put too much time and effort. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to create this tower moment, and I'm going to do something different. All right. So that's for like 30-ish, like a small percent of you guys. I do feel like a lot of this is financial. But let's do, let me pull a oracle card for you Virgos here, okay? Show me what the overall message is for the month of December 2019 for our Virgos, please. Show me in one card. What's the overall message for Virgo for December 2019? I feel like whatever this decision is that you guys made is the best decision for you. Because had you, if you had the opportunity to go back in time and be back into this devil energy, you would feel like you absolutely needed to do the exact same thing that you're doing. We don't create tower moments in our lives unless it's absolutely necessary, okay? So take the time to understand that you've manifested this change into your life because you needed to move forward with something, okay? And you might not be able to see what's ahead of you. See how he's looking down here? And here, I believe this is a castle. He has a castle here, but he's not looking at that. He's not focused on that. He's focusing on what is spilt, okay? He's not looking at the fact that he has 2 cups behind him, and he has this emotional kind of water energy here, and he has this castle in front of him. He's focusing kind of on the negative. So try not to focus on the negative for the month of December. Again, I just keep hearing, like, you created this tower for a reason. Like, this is for a reason. You're moving forward with the Chariot for a reason. Okay. So why do we have, what's the overall energy for Virgo, please? December 2018. And it's ready. Weird. Okay, so check this out, guys. We have 2 towers. And we got the oracle card of lightning, okay, and power. So you have, something is really coming, like, super strong, that you have the power, you have this magician, okay, to be able to create your own reality, okay? And this is human in general, right? This is like, anybody has the power to do that. But especially in the month of December, for you guys, you Virgos do have the power. You do have the strength to be able to utilize this magician energy. you created your own tower, right? You've created your own. You couldn't stand being chained to a situation, so you shook things up. You changed it up a little bit. It's scary. It's change. It's normal, right? But it's also very necessary. Okay, so yeah, you guys keep your heads up. Try to take a moment to look at what's ahead of you. Okay, instead of just focusing on what's there, what's negative, because you have the Chariot. You're moving forward no matter what, and you have the power to manifest whatever it is in your lives that you want. You have a totally clean slate, totally new beginning. You've worked really, really, really hard to get to this point, okay? So focus on that and have a great month, okay? Bye. Love you guys.